All right. Grammys were last night, Gatos.
Yes.
You were on an airplane, so you have an excuse for missing them.
My little niece Cassie had her bat mitzvah in Atlanta.
I saw you dancing with the chair.
I held the chair up.
The chair.
I'm a little sore, I got to be honest. She's very light, though, but I'm a little sore.
The chair.
I'm a little bit sore.
It wasn't her, it's the chair.
I had to put it all the way up, man.
Yeah.
So I was on the plane last night trying to check some of the Grammys out.
Yeah. So I've been able to attend. In a previous life, I worked in the music business.
Yes.
On the music side of radio. And I lived in Los Angeles. I was right there in the middle of all of it. So I would say as part of my job, I went to the Grammys every year.
How many years did you go?
I've probably gone about a dozen of them. I don't know.
Did you get one of those bags that you get to take home with all the goods?
No, that's for people that go on stage. That's like for the performers and the presenters. Okay. They get the swag bag. Okay. I was in the audience, I'm not going to lie. But I did get a chance to mill around. There's common areas, et cetera, where you go and you can hobnob. And the Grammys didn't used to be at it's at the Staples Center. It's where the Lakers play. Uh-huh. It used to be much smaller venues where they didn't sell tickets. You had to be invited to the Grammys. Mm-hmm. This is me with my nose in the air.
Of course.
Hello.
I've never been invited.
Nor will you with this attitude.
Never will I be.
Okay, with this attitude. But I did see last night, there literally is a video of three-time Grammy. We won 3 Grammys. Killer Mike, part of a group called Run the Jewels. Phenomenal hip-hop artist.
Okay.
Smart dude. A lot of fun. He's on Bill Maher a lot.
You call him Killer?
He goes, yeah.
Okay.
KM? I don't know. He got arrested.
It's awesome.
For a scuffle, apparently, that happened outside before the show. So there's video of him like getting marched out of Staples Center, and it just reminded me. I don't know how close I came to getting arrested.
Oh, yeah.
But I did end up. I did have a kerfuffle.
You had a kerfuffle?
I had a kerfuffle at the Grammys.
At the Grammys. Yeah. How long ago was this?
Oh my God. Well, if I told you who I was in a kerfuffle with, it might.
I'm dying to know this.
It might tell you the time frame.
Rip the Band-Aid off, man. Who is it? Who did you almost beat up?
One of the guys in NSYNC. JC.
Is he the pretty one, or what is he? Won't they all have like a thing? Go ahead. I'm gonna Google this. NSYNC.
So, see what happened was I was there. First off, minding my own business. Can I point that out? I start every story that way, especially if it involves the law.
How are you spelling NSYNC? I forgot how to spell that.
NSYNC.
Okay, all right.
Okay. So, it was JC.
Is that Timberlake?
He was in that.
Yeah, he was in that group.
Yes, he was.
Why didn't you take a shot at Timberlake? It'd be a really good story.
I didn't have a problem with him.
Oh, okay.
So I have to tell you, so I'm minding my own business, and I'm there with my date. Take somebody there, and we're dressed up. I'm wearing a tuxedo, I'm wearing a dress. And he came up and was acting inappropriate. I think he might have had a few drinks in him.
This isn't Lance Bass we're talking about.
No, Lance is
awesome. Or Joey Fatone.
Lance is phenomenal. Lance
so
is a good guy.
You beat up the guy that nobody knows.
I did not beat him up. But he was being inappropriate, and I told him, okay, that's enough.
Okay.
And by the way, at 6'2", 230, I'm not the smallest guy. I'm bigger than him.
You can whack
the guy. And I'm
like,
okay, that's enough. And I kind of step between the two of them, and she's trying to get away from him a little bit.
Oh, wait. He was inappropriate towards your date.
So he was being, like, grabby.
He was being inappropriate.
Oh, jeez.
And he was saying some things, and I was like, okay.
How much did you like this girl? Does that come into the conversation?
Enough that I threatened to break him in half.
Okay, keep going.
And I told him, and he could bring the rest of the members, and they could line up alphabetically, and I'd whip their butts in order. But I didn't use that terminology because the whole band was there. I mean, all of the guys in NSYNC were there, and they, to their credit, and again, I'd known Lance. I met Lance years ago. They're trying to pull him back because they know he's being a jackhole. He's being an idiot.
Right.
And then security comes over and grabs me. Are we going to have a problem? I go, we already have a problem. It's a little late.
Yeah.
We have a problem, and the problem's him.
Did you tell him to take your girlfriend's name out the mouth, or did you do any of that? Did you slap him? You didn't do any of that?
No. So that was my almost getting arrested.
Well, did you at least get a shot in?
I did not take a swing at him.
It was a kerfuffle, but it wasn't.
We grabbed each other.
There was grabbing. I like it.
Had each other by the shoulder, and I'm wearing a tux.
Right.
I can't fight in a tux, for God's sakes. I gotta get the little tie off. I got a cummerbund on. I can't fight in that.
Fatone would have murdered you.
No.
No, I'm serious.
None of them would have.
He's the mean guy. There's always he's the tough guy.
I'm meaner than all of them.
You could have taken Timberlake. You could have taken Bass.
Yeah.
I still don't know which one you took.
Well, it does say something
again,
JC. It does say something for them that as a group, I don't think they were ready to defend him. so they got.
What has JC done with his life? JC Chasen?
Exactly.
Is that what it is?
Chazez or whatever, or something like that. Yeah. I tend to forget people like that.
He's got very long hair these days. I'm Googling him. He's an American singer, songwriter, and record producer.
We're kind of churching that up a little bit.
Is that the thing?
That's him.
He started as his career at the Mickey Mouse Club.
Mm-hmm. Well, didn't they all back then?
Dude,
Seems like
that was like a thing.
That was definitely
You can't beat up a guy from the Mickey Mouse Club. I don't think I want to know you, Bruce.
Justin Timberlake was in the Mickey Mouse Club, too.
He was.
He's different, though. He's
That's probably how JC got in the group.
You know,
he knew somebody.
JC Chasen is currently not married.
Yeah. What a shocker.
That shows you. He's no game, and he tried to be mean to your girlfriend.
Yeah.
And you whooped his rear end. It's awesome.
I like your version of the story better. My version is that there was a face-off, and it was broken up by members of NSYNC and Grammy security.
Well, I think I like him better now that I found out he dated.
You like him better?
Eva Longoria for 8 months.
Okay, all right.
But when it was all said and done, no one's clothes were mussed up.
Yeah. I might have had a few wrinkles, Becky Lynn, but I think I got away with it.
Just straightened it up.
I managed to do okay.
Did you ever date Eva Longoria in those days?
I did not.
Okay.
No, I would have certainly remembered that.
I think the JC guy's a little bit cooler than you, Bruce. I'm going to be honest.
Well, I'll show you pictures.
I don't know
we'll
what
go
kind
from
of
there. You don't know how hot my girlfriend was. So,
for Pete's not Eva Longoria.
Throw it out there.
I'm just saying, she's not Eva Longoria.
Yeah, all right. Hey, keep it up, Gatos. All right.
That was your kerfuffle. That's a good story.
It's not bad.
In sync. But I would let's tell next year when we do the Grammys.
Yeah.
Say you punched him. Add to the story.
You want me to make it up? But
no,
worse.
I think that you should embellish as we go. Make it different.
I was at a Grammy party and Martha Stewart elbowed me out of the way.
Did she?
And by the way, I'm afraid of her. She could beat me up.
Yeah, you don't throw a punch to Martha Stewart.
She's
been in
tall,
prison.
And she has broad shoulders, and she is scary.
It's a hot line, Becky Lynn.
Yeah. All right.
She's been in prison.
It's true.
She's been in jail.
She could shank you, for goodness sakes. All right.
Thanks for watching Outspoken with Bruce and Gatos. Tap to watch more from KTAR News and click the button in the middle to subscribe.